What's going on, guys? It's SHAREfactory, Fanboy Guru, and if you missed my last video, I'm gonna be dropping multiple videos today. But if you missed my last video, link will be in the description. So just go ahead and stop by, visit it, tell me, check it out, give me your thoughts. But real quick, let me bring you a little bit of news. So today, or not today, but Capcom has recently announced that Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 will be coming out. This year by summertime. All three games should be out, remastered, should be re-released on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, right? Which is all cool. Resident Evil 4 is by far the only one I probably guarantee will pick it up. Is Resident Evil 4. Like I said, I played that the first time on an N64, and I loved it then. And I would love to go back and add that. That is one game that's an old game that I will definitely add to a trophy collection. That'll be a platinum, that for sure. So I'm happy that they're bringing it. I have nothing against Capcom. Capcom has also announced that a long time ago they announced that they were also in a financial struggle, and not only that, but they said that there was going to be a bunch of remasters that was going to be coming our way. Sorry. So it's not that they didn't tell us what was happening, but what I don't understand, like I said, is how are they releasing this right now? Right now, in this point in time, how are they releasing this game like this, or releasing these three games because of Street Fighter Five? Look at the way that Street Fighter Five is. Look at the condition it is. It's still missing content. I'm not about to harp on Street Fighter Five. Like I said, I have contributed to worse games. Like I said, like Battlefield 4. I've contributed to worse, so I'm not gonna harp on it. But what I'm saying is, how is see, that was cool about Dice. Dice put all other games aside until Battlefield 4 was in better condition before they got back onto the games that they were working at the time, like Battlefield Hardline, and I'm sure Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. But here's the thing, right? Capcom obviously is already having these three Resident Evil games in the works, so they're probably, I guarantee they're probably already working, because I think one comes out in April. I think the first one comes out in April, which is Resident Evil 6. They're re-releasing them backwards. For what reason, I don't know. That might just be their easiest form of remastering games, because they might have the resources for 6, 5, and 4, more handy in that order. Saying those might be the resources they can get to the easiest. But Street Fighter 5 isn't even completely fixed yet. Like I said, there are people that are still calling it a beta. There are still people who are unhappy about it. There are people that are still paying you the full $60 for it. Now, granted, they are going to re-release the content for Street Fighter 5, whatever is missing. They said they were going to be free. I don't know as far as the extra characters. I don't know if they're going to add extra characters, part of a season pass or anything. But as far as arcade mode and calm mode, everything that people want right now, they said that will be coming for free in upcoming updates. In upcoming months and the upcoming updates. But still, though, how are they already planning to release more games already when the biggest game that they have launched in how long is in poor condition? Okay, the game was rushed. The only reason we have Street Fighter 5 is because of Sony, which leads me to think that Capcom, I think, would be better off as a first party studio for Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo. This way they have a publisher, who can not only help them out of this financial bind, but we can get the games that we want. Like I said, I'm not going Street Fighter 5. I probably would have bought. Honestly, I might get it in the future. When it's in a better condition. But I'm sure that the initial sales and then the initial amount of money for most of their games would be in better condition if they had a publisher. You see what I'm saying? If their games were fully completed, then I'm sure that more people would have rushed out to buy these games. I'm not saying people didn't rush out to buy them anyway, but still, I think more people would have rushed out to buy them if there wasn't so many people who have made negative videos about Street Fighter, Like deep down, Sony, I think, like I said, personally, you know, of course, I'm on PlayStation, and PlayStation 4 is my primary preference for consoles and gaming. But deep down, should have been came out. I definitely feel that Sony should just make a buy Capcom. You know, foot the bill out, just put the money out. Buy Capcom. Go ahead and just make them a first party studio, and you know, let's get these exclusives. Let's get these games. Like that shit's crazy. Like I said, deep down should definitely have already came out, and I feel as if Sony should just, especially Sony or any developer, I feel that in any kind of way, or not developer, any kind of big time publisher, I feel Capcom would benefit from in this point in time if they were with another publisher, man. They would get better games and more games that we want, because I don't see how they're how they're planning to release more games of Street Fighter V in the condition that it's in. How are they asking for more money when their last project is incomplete? I don't think to me they don't seem very consumer friendly. They don't seem like you know what I'm saying, to the core masses, to the general audience. Yeah, they're gonna rush out there and buy their games because of the name and because of, you know, like me, Resident Evil 4 was just a great experience. That was the first game when I was a little kid that ever scared me to the point where I just couldn't play the game. You know, was Resident Evil 4. But you know, I'm not gonna rush out and buy the game. I'm not gonna buy it immediately. I think they're all gonna be about $20, so they're not gonna be expensive. But still, how are they doing it? I don't know. But I'm done rambling. You know what I'm saying? Just look out for my videos today. Check them out. Leave your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, you know, do you plan to pick up these Resident Evils? Are you hype about these Resident Evil games? I don't know. Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. But I'm logging out. 7/5. Deuces, y'all.